How you doing today, guys? Today I want to do a very brief review of the GearWrench 80742, which is an 84-piece Master SAE metric Hex and Torx Bit socket set. And this is the picture on the box, and we'll open the set in just a second. There you go. So the reason I got this guy was I was working on my truck last week, and I was trying to get the ABS sensor off. And I do have, a T-handle hex key, but I need a little bit more torque. And I went through my whole workbench and toolbox, and I could not find any hex bit sockets. And I was quite disappointed in myself for not having them. I did find some Torx sockets, which I think is actually what I used to get that one out. I think by some coincidence, one of the Torx fit in the hex key. But, I went online to Amazon, took a look around, and they had one that was maybe half the number of pieces, and I think it was maybe half the price as well. But I just figured I'll just get the whole kit and caboodle. Seemed like the most comprehensive Hex and Torx set they had, so I just figured I'd go ahead and get everything, and this way I'll never have to worry about this again. And this is everything. I don't know if you guys can see. This is everything that's included, and I'm just going to see if I can focus real quick for you, and we'll run down it, and then you can kind of see what's included. And feel free to pause here if you need to. So I got the kit in the mail, and I did have a little bit of a bump from shipping, and I'm sure I could have given somebody a hard time about that, but everything on the inside is okay. So I just want to show you guys, what the inside of this kit looks like. And while I got you here, let me grab a tape. So the holder here looks like it's about 13 1/4 wide. And 9 1/4 deep. And so this is just to give you guys a scale. And there's a lot of, I don't know if I want to say there's repetition, but there's, you got your Torx guys here without the dot in the middle, these long ones. You've got your safety hex, or is it called security hex? I don't know, ball head hex here. You've got some really tiny Torx here, but then you've got the same ones with the, are these the safety ones with the middle taken out? And then you've got your hexes over here. And then what happens with the organization is you start with your Torx. So you've got your really small Torx, and then they move up to here, and then I think they actually move down to here, and then the ones here might be the ones with the, see, these have the middle missing there. They're the safety or whatever. So the safety ones actually go farther. T60. So you got T60 without the middle missing, and T60 with the middle missing. So I don't know if I want to say there's repetition. There's just, every Torx and hex key you could imagine. And then you've got standard hex bits here, and then you've got your metric hex bits as well. And the hex bits, there's none with the middle missing, but see here you've got a 1/4 inch hex bit with a 1/4 inch drive, and then you've also got a 1/4 inch hex bit with a 3/8 of an inch drive. So there's some overlap. I mean, if you need more torque, you can get it. And these hex bits go up to 3/4. I mean, I don't know what you would use with a hex bit this size. I've been doing a lot more work on my Dodge pickup. I have an 02 Dodge pickup, and I've been getting more involved, so I just figure it's better to have as many of these bits as I can as I can have and be prepared. And then the final thing is it has these what is it called? There's an E. Let's see. Torx Bits. So if somebody can tell me what the heck an Torx bit is, I have never heard of an Torx bit. I mean, I have a set of wrenches or sockets that's these square ones, but I can't figure out what an Torx bit is. So if anybody is watching this and knows where you find Torx bits or what they look like, I guess I could Google it. But it's got a whole bunch of these Torx bits as well. So I guess when you get a tool set and you're not even sure what the heck the bits are, you've got enough. But you know, if anybody's looking at getting a set, I have not used them yet. My experience with GearWrench, well, I've never used Snap-on. I have some old Snap-on tools of my grandfather, J.H. Williams. But Snap-on, GearWrench is, I mean, they're good. I don't know. I don't know what kind of abuse you guys are planning to do with them, but they're not, you know, really cheap sockets. Let's put it that way. I mean, I'm sure if you stress them, something will break. But you know, the quality level of these guys, I would definitely call good, on par with my Craftsman sockets that I got back in the late '80s. So if anybody's looking, this is GearWrench 80742. And I'm going to go ahead and put a link to, if you want to pick up this set, I'll put a link to Amazon, and you can go ahead and pick one up. Thanks, guys.